Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the ninth lecture of The Portrait of a Lady by Khushwant Singh. So, before going to the next paragraph, let us have a review of the previous one. In the previous paragraph, we have seen that the close bond of friendship slowly disappears, and the grandmother, she has to live a life of isolation. Further, Khushwant Singh decides to go to abroad, and while going, he feared that his grandmother won't be alive during the time. However, the old lady came to leave him at the station as well. Okay, so all this focusing on her character, strength of will. Right, now let us come to the ninth paragraph, what the author has to say about her, okay, about his grandmother. But that was not so. After 5 years, I came back home and was met by her at the station. She did not look a day older. She still had no time for words, and while she clasped me in her arms, I could hear her reciting her prayers. Even on the first day of my arrival, her happiest moments were with her sparrows, whom she fed longer and with frivolous rebukes. So, the grandson, he returns after 5 years. He feared that his grandmother won't be alive. But then, unlike his thoughts, his presumptions, that was not so. She was still there waiting for him at the station, and she did not look a day older. She was as he had left her. She did not talk much that day also, and clasped him. Clasp means to embrace. Okay, so she embraced her grandson, and while embracing, she did not talk or say anything. Rather, she was busy chanting her prayers. After going home, she was so happy, she started feeding the sparrows. That too with frivolous rebukes. That means light-hearted comments, as if she was trying to share her happiness about the return of her grandson with the tiny little birds who had been her company during all her days of loneliness. So this is how she spends the daytime with the sparrows, chanting her prayers, not talking or sharing her feelings with her grandson or any of the family members. But then during the evening, something very strange happens. This peaceful lady suddenly is so excited that she decides that she is going to celebrate the moment. In the evening, a change came over her. She did not pray. She collected the women of the neighborhood, got an old drum, and started to sing. So what she does, she collects the women folk of the neighborhood living near her house, and also an old drum, and started singing. What did she sing? For several hours, she thumped. Thumped means beating with the fingers the sagging skins of the dilapidated drum. Dilapidated means old drum, and hence the skin they were loosened, and sang of the homecoming of warriors. So songs that were used to be sung to welcome warriors, victorious warriors, when they return from battlefield. So she started singing those homecoming of warriors. We had to persuade her. Persuade means to force her, compel her to stop singing, to avoid overstraining. Overstraining means getting exhausted. Okay, so the family members, they were very worried about her health. That was the first time since I had known her that she did not pray. So entire life, as Khushwant Singh had observed, she had been a very religious lady, not stopping a single moment to talk or do merrymaking or any kind of thing, rather investing all her time and attention to God and God alone. So this is for the first time she was so happy that she forgot to pray, and she celebrated the moment, the homecoming of her grandson. Her grandson had come home victorious, so he was none less than a warrior, a victorious warrior who has won a huge battle. So that shows how the grandmother, she was actually hiding her emotions. Internally, she was very, very happy about her grandson. Okay, but then what will happen now? She was exhausted with the excitement. Too much of excitement is not good for the health as well. And more because she was a very, very old lady, her last days, living in her last moments. So the next morning she was taken ill. It was a mild fever, and the doctor told us that it would go. According to the doctor, the fever, it would pass away. That means the next morning the grandmother, she was sick because she could not raise from her bed. And when the doctors came, they told the family members that you people don't have to worry, she is going to be all right. But my grandmother thought differently. She told us that her end was near. She knew, her inner consciousness told her that it was not going to be so. She was breathing her last moments. So just look at it, how emotional, touchy the moment is. She said that since only a few hours before the close of the last chapter of her life, she had omitted to pray. Omitted means left or avoided to pray. She was not going to waste any more time talking to us. She didn't want to spend time talking or sharing feelings with any person. Rather, she wanted to connect with God, stay in touch with God, because she felt very guilty about the previous evening that she had forgotten to pray. So you can understand what a religious soul the lady was. A very compassionate woman, emotional woman, but with a control over her emotions, and more than that, a very spiritual lady. Don't forget the sparrows, her connection with the dumb creatures. So all these qualities actually make her a very, very sensitive person. Okay, a very notable person, a lady in fact. Very few people come in this world to leave their mark, and some way or the other, the grandmother has been able to leave a mark on her grandson. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you have understood. If you have any queries, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. Thank you very much.